Unit 8, Period 8, Section 3 is the impact of economic growth on the United States after World War II. The first topic we're going to talk about is when all the soldiers came home from Europe and from Asia after World War II. Many had gotten married right before they went off to war, and many had children waiting on them when they came back because their wives had babies while they were gone. Or many men got married upon coming back from the war. And so there's this tremendous population growth after World War II. Here you see a soldier kissing a nurse after learning that the Germans had surrendered on VE Day. It was a celebration. This is a chart showing the number of births after World War II. So you can see the blue here from 1940 to 45. This is the number of births per 1,000 of the population. Then you can see the tremendous growth in that number after World War II ended. Hence the term baby boom. Now there's positive consequences to that. The population of the United States is going to grow, and with that growth, there needed to be more housing. A lot of females and family members were tired of living in the overcrowded, polluted, dangerous cities, and they had worked during World War II in the factories and had saved their money. And many of these females wanted homes in the suburbs, and these were housing developments built outside the city. They had their own schools, they had their own sidewalks, they had their own playgrounds. You did not have to share a wall with another family, like in apartments and things in the cities. There were a lot of advantages to these suburbs. The most famous suburb built early was called Levittown, and it was named after its founder and its producer, whose name was William Levitt. And if you decided to live in his neighborhood, you could have any one of these 4 floor plans inside the neighborhood. And the reason why you were limited to 4 floor plans is because this enabled Levitt and his construction crews to be able to mass produce housing at a very fast rate in 1951. Sometimes I call William Levitt the Henry Ford of building houses, where Henry Ford figured out through mass production techniques how to build cars in large numbers at cheap prices. William Levitt does the same thing in the construction industry for housing. Because of this growth in populations outside the cities, the president and Congress understands there needs to be a way to connect the cities to these more rural areas. And this comes in the form of the Interstate Highway Act. Most of you have probably been on the interstate and maybe have seen this sign. The 5 stars represents the fact that Dwight D. Eisenhower, the president at that time, had been a 5-star general in the United States Army. The Interstate Highway Act connects states to states. It was built for 2 reasons. One, for transportation purposes, but as you can see from this sign here, they were also for defense purposes. Eisenhower, while being Supreme Allied Commander of American forces during World War II, realized the importance of Adolf Hitler and Germany's Autobahn highway system as far as moving troops and moving equipment and things like that. And Dwight D. Eisenhower wanted to replicate that idea in the United States. So today we have a massive network of interstates and highways that connect all 50 states or 48 of the continental United States together. This concludes Unit 8, Period 8, Section 3, the impact of economic growth after World War II.